What's up guys, Riley here, and today we're going to be starting part 2 of the 4th of July build. So for today's video, we're going to be trying out some brass for these portals. This brass did come from Mazz Design, as you can see there. So I'll go ahead and open it up and see what we've got. Here we go, I'll go ahead and dump it out so we can see it better. So this is all going to go on the portal axles that we got from Mofo RC. Mazz Design does have these same portals on their website, except theirs are $50 and they do come with CVDs, so upgraded axles. So I'm sure they're worth the money. They're going to be a lot stronger with the CVDs, I'm sure. But for today, we're going to be installing brass knuckles for the front and then the outer portal covers on the front and rear. So they're pretty small. So as you can see here, I mean, it's a very good looking piece. Pretty small outer covers. And then you got the logo Mazz Design. But all of it looks really great. The next thing is it does come with a bag of screws. The little washer things for the steering knuckles. And that's about it. It does come with a little hex wrench also, which I like when I get those because having them around can be really handy. Alrighty, so starting off, I'm going to go ahead and get everything apart off camera. I'll come back and show you when I'm done. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and walk you through how to put this together basically. So I've got my steering knuckle here. You're going to get the biggest bearing that's going to go on this side. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Sometimes you can use your wheel wrench tool to press it down, make sure it's in there all the way. Next thing, you're going to get your bearings in there. There's going to be one on the bottom and the bottom only. One doesn't go on the top. So I'll be using my wheel nut tool to actually press that in there. It is a little crooked. See if we can center it up a little bit better. There we go. And just like that, it popped back in, as you could hear. Next thing will be, you take one of your gears, you're going to slide it back onto the longer axle. You just slide it in there like that. That's how it's going to go. And then, because if you look at this, this is your outer shaft. This is going to be on the outside, the one I was talking about that'll fall out. The hex is right there, so make sure that when you put this gear in, the hex is facing where that inserts. Just like that. So then you're going to pop, if I can get it, you're going to pop the rest of the bearings and the outer portal cover. So right here, the little one and the big one. Make sure those are pressed in all the way, or else when you're screwing in this portal cover, it may not go in all the way and you can strip your holes. Next thing I'm going to be doing is adding a little bit of assembly grease, something just to lube up the inside of it. Alright, so I got a little bit in there. We'll work it when we get the cover on a little bit. Just like this, slides over, just like that. And then it's going to be the 3 short screws. They're shorter than normal size screws. Then all you're going to do is slide your shaft in the rear and screw it in. Alrighty, so here we go. I've got the brass kit on and it is looking good, feeling good. I was giving it some gas, seeing how it felt. Some extra bling down there, as you can see. And a little bit of weight, which is that's what we were going for. And so far it feels pretty good. For what it is, it's definitely a difference. As you can see, it's pretty front heavy now. I'm behind the skid plate trying to pick it up. See if we can balance it really good. Right there on the skid plate is like right there in front of the skid plate is the balance point, which the skid plate is pushed forward, so we do have some forward weight. But yeah, looks really good. Let's get it out on the course and see how it helped. I do know that with this weight, we don't have suspension travel, and this weight's gonna help a lot when I have some more suspension travel. So let's get out there. Alrighty, so here we go. I think the weight is definitely going to help right here. If I can get the right line. Take it slow. Oh yeah, that was way better coming over the top. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're working. Pretty smooth. That right there is pretty hard on the trucks usually. See if we can get flipped back over. No problem at all. The drivability on this thing is definitely way better. Coming down, I'm sure it'll be way more planted, definitely. Oh yeah, that was pretty nice. Since we're over here, we'll definitely test out the ramp. Make sure we can find a good spot. I'm sure the tires are definitely dirty. A little bit of spinning. That could be the extra weight dragging on it. Oh, there we go. We caught some traction. Like always, we got that wheel lifting. But right on up once we get the traction. Not too bad. Alright, so we're going to try this line out. This is one that it did pretty decently. Especially for being top heavy, I could get over it as long as I took my time. Immediately we took the wrong line, got our wheel stuck. Let's see if we can fix that. Oh. Try again. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get it now. Could be all that weight pulling over now on the side. It's not very low. It doesn't have a very low center of gravity. So that could definitely be the reason. Binding up pretty bad. The front axle's catching on that rock. There we go. Alrighty, so there you guys go. The Bronco did pretty good. With the little bit of weight we added, it definitely felt more planted, especially in the first part of the course. It felt really good there. I wasn't having a problem for the most part with it tipping over like usual, so it was definitely planted there. It seemed like the weight was dragging a little bit when going up the ramp. It seemed kind of like it was pulling it back down, so not too sure on that one. And then other than that, it did really good getting over obstacles and stuff. Obviously, there's no LCG in any of it. So inclines and such, like on the rocks, it doesn't do the best, but it really isn't terrible. It's very good for just flat climbing, so not inclines. But yeah, it's a really great rig. I really like this kit. It's definitely a nice kit. I might have to get some diff covers, see how those do. But I know that the wheels we'll be adding to this are definitely going to give it some weight. And I can't wait for all that. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Link in the description for this kit. And I'll see you guys in the next video.